don't bother me either way. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. So anyway, now we come to the last segment of the day, of the evening, and that, of course, is my favorite segment: the out of context panels of the week. So let's, without any further ado, get into it. I gotta get a drink of water. Guys. Sorry. All right, we killed that one out. All right, let's begin. Come in. I always hated eating alone, especially when it's my last meal. They always give a condemned man anything he wants. That's why I asked for you. Ooh, Kiki. He's going to try to get a little bit before it, all comes to an end. All right, next panel here. Hold on, let me. And in return for the favor, the witch doctor gave Taboo an extra sense in which made him supreme in Jungle Land. You now have powers no other man ever had. Why are you holding his head like that, dude? He's crouching over like that. All right, you're trying to let him give you the powers. What it looked like to me, old man, pervert. And we got this one from Archie. You got Veronica saying, "Cover me with your loving, baby." I don't know. I know what it says. What somebody says to me, what it sounds like. And of course, next we got Lois Lane, who's always up to no good. She's trifling boys and girls. Lois, whose baby is that? She goes, "Mine now." So Lois Lane just stealing babies now. Finders keepers, she says. See, now you're getting much more wood. You're right. Yeah, all it took was to put her hand on her shoulder, and he got more wood. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, next one up. So glad I found you, Doug. I heard that Linda had to go on a trip, and I thought, oh, I bet I know what's on her mind, but I'm going to be firm this time. Don't worry, you'll figure it out this time. You'll figure it out this time, Doug. It happens to a lot of guys, but you'll get over it. It'll be all right this time. You'll firm it up. Yeah. Next one, we got. I'd be rejected if anyone found out at the canteen, Joe. But seeing that it is your last night, all right. She says that all the time. So I wouldn't normally do this, but since it's your last night here, I'll hook you up. Next one up, we got suddenly a beautiful arm comes through the barred window. Rub on this ointment. It is the antidote for radium. You want to rub ointment all over his body? Kinky. All right. Next one. I asked you all over. Now come in and act like a young gentleman. What has she got a bunch of young guys lined up at her front door for is what I want to know. I think she's a little bit of a naughty person. And look at this one right here. He's like, he's trying to tear me apart. Arg! And look at the odd position he's mounted in over this guy. Like, yeah, that's just going to tear you apart, bro. That's going to tear you apart for sure. In more than one way. And I like this one. The guy's running through a doorway. He's like, I'm going to look into every nook and bunghole till I find swab. Well, you're not going to be looking at my bunghole, you weirdo. I can tell you that. All right. Next one up, we have, for your sake and the baby's, have your next child only when you are stronger and ready for it. Now, about methods, the most effective are the pill, the diaphragm, and the condom or rubber. But many couples use contraceptive creams, jellies, or aerosols, sponge and foam, or the rhythm method. And you know what the rhythm method is? It's like the rhythm method is, I think you just use your imagination. I'm not your guide to like dirty stuff. Next up, isn't it great Ronnie Archie's getting a job like that? Yeah, it's great. What kind of job is he getting? We can't see from the waist down. So I don't know what kind of job he's getting. I don't think I want to know. The two of us are a match for Superman. We'll hide in the clouds and surprise him. Well, she looks like Supergirl. She talks like Supergirl. but she doesn't think like Supergirl. Well, I'll horse around with her and see what's up. So he's going to horse around with her. Okay. Okay, Comet. All right. You weirdo. Next up, and give him a good whipping besides. Glub, glub. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what that white stuff is. We already did that one. Oh, we already did that one. All right. Okay, here we go. Tommy, give me your word of honor that you will never grow another inch. It'll be a real effort, Vicky, but I'll try. I don't think he's going to succeed, Vicky. I'm sorry. We got another Archie comic panel here, which is hilarious. I guess I just have to do the best I can with what's available. Yeah, I guess so. Well, holler at me. You holler at me, girl. Archie ain't gonna help you out. He's a prude. Archie's a prude. Let's just face it. Say, brother dear, you may have just given me a delicious idea. What is this? A comic panel or a P-Hub? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That's kind of gross. Now, this one, I don't want to say anything, but what does this look like he's running through here, guys? Come on. Come on. He says, and like that, and like that tear in somebody in Dave's jacket pocket, it appears to be a hole in the living world. Well, I would say hole slit. I don't know. It does look like something very familiar to me. So I don't know about you guys, but maybe I'm just a sick person. I don't know. But I'll tell you what it looks like. What a regular chic, the harem scarum type? Coffee, woman, no sugar, no talk. He's like, woman, give me some coffee with no sugar and shut your mouth. He comes from an old-fashioned time period that I think some people in this country wish they could go back to. But I'm afraid I got bad news. Ladies ain't going back. Archie, watch out for a big hole around here. Oh, yeah. I wonder what big hole she's talking about. This next one is kind of bad. I'm just going to play it. This is a job for Raja Robin. Oh, my God. What the hell are they even doing? The Golden Age took no prisoners, man. I'm telling you. Once in my laboratory, I'll put a hypodermic in the sterilizer. Then I'll reach for a bottle off the shelf. It was marked estrogen, female sex hormones. I filled the hypo with the necessary amount. This will take care of you, young man. It will be rather difficult for you to marry Terry when you've turned into a woman. Freaky. That's some freaky shit right there. That guy's sick, I'm telling you. Next up. Underhanded schemes are not for you, Betty. You know where bad little girls go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet, Jughead, you pervert. This is a very easy way to earn $1, son. Yeah, I guess so, you weirdo. What a bunch of freaks. Now we got Robin out on a date with Lois Lane. Does Lois know how old Robin the Boy Wonder is? Because this is like illegal. Hi, Batman. What do you think? I'm taking the Lois Lane out on dinner. Oh, no. Isn't he a lovely little boy? The end. Lois Lane goes to jail. The end. Next up, we got Betty in all kinds of trouble again. The best sub in town. That's me. Betty, what are you doing, girl? Come on. You got more self-respect than that, don't you, honey? Come on. All right, next one. Agony contorts Ken. It's a double arm lock. Will King submit? Dang. Oh, I learned this from plowing. Yeah, and he wasn't talking about plowing a field either. Oh, man. He curves his flight toward the island. Then he says, I have other uses for this. Yeah, I don't really want to know. You can keep those uses to yourself, my man. No, good sir. I could have dated a couple of the men in shipping. Okay. That's TMI if you ask me. Don't worry, honey. I'll get enough of that serum so we can have all the children we want. Thank you, darling. I feel so much better ahead. What kind of serum is he talking about here? You know what I'm saying? I find that a little bit odd. Next one we got Riddle Me This, China, 1782. I didn't even start the riddle. How did you? I'm Batman. I just thought that was funny. This one's kind of odd, too. This is from Moon Knight. Are you an angel? Yeah, sure, whatever. You got any ketamine? I like that. I'll read that again. Are you an angel? Yeah, sure, whatever. You got any ketamine? All right, we got, I'll cover you in wet sand. That'll make it extra firm. If you say so. There's some freaky stuff going on in Riverdale, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can help me explain it. I ate the zoo. Killer Croc and Batman. I think it's from the new Batman series. I ate the zoo. I know you did, buddy. I know. We got 3 more and we're almost done. Wow. With your superpowers of eating matter at super speed, you'll tunnel us out of here in no time. And the guards can't see us in here. And what are they tunneling out of, I wonder? And who wants that superpower? Who's that? Is that what's that guy named? Joey Chestnut? Is that Joey Chestnut, the Nathan's hot dog eating guy? I don't know. All right. I'll fuck anything that moves. That's from Blunt Man and Chronic. And last but not least, yeah, the plunging. That's maybe even better than the reaching. Archie, you dirty, dirty little pervert. What are you doing, bro? I'll tell you what, Archie's going to be on a list one day, and it's not going to be a good list. It's not going to be on Santa Claus's good list. It's going to be on like an offender list somewhere. All right. Anyway, there is the out of context panels of the week. That's our last segment. I appreciate everybody that showed up. Now I want to give you a friendly reminder. Tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern is another episode of Bad Cinema. If you